Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Three Borders Sports Network, and we are live here at Breckenridge High School, home of the Cowgirls tonight as they take on the visitors from Wheaton, Herman, Norcross. The Warriors are in town. The Breckenridge Cowgirls coming in here so far in Section 6A action, and in their total season, they are 8-0, undefeated so far here for Coach Austin Emdek and the Cowgirls. And the Wheaton, Herman, Norcross Warriors coming in here at 2-4. Overall, 2-2 in the section and 2-2 in their conference. So the Cowgirls and the Warriors coming up here shortly. I want to introduce my crew here tonight. I got a whole crew here tonight. We got Chad Affield over on the camera. Chad, hey, good evening, buddy.
Evening, Joe. All
right, thanks for being here and helping us out.
Yep.
And my producer tonight and my play-by-play analyst is none other than the one and only head coach of the Wahpeton Lady Huskies, Brian Watson.
I'm thinking about giving myself a raise for all this work that I'm doing.
Look at all the work you're doing.
I'm just gonna write myself a raise in.
Yeah, well, you're part owner. You could do that, I suppose.
You know what I mean? I'm not giving Joe a raise, though.
What about Chad?
You give Chad a raise.
Oh, Chad gets a raise.
Yeah.
Chad gets one and Joe
he
doesn't.
has the hard work.
Yeah. All right, folks, we want to thank everybody for tuning in. And those of you watching on Red River Communications Channel 125, we appreciate that as well. Guess what? We already got Vicki Glander sending us a note. Says hi and go Cowgirls, and she is cheering us on. So, Vicki Glander, thank you very much.
We appreciate Vicki out there tuning in.
Jeannie is also watching already, too.
Oh, yeah.
So, Chad,
we
she
got to
says
give her
hi.
plugs. She helps us out sometimes.
She helps us
does.
out, yes.
Yep. All right, there we go. We got the scene set up, and our pregame show brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic for all your acupuncture needs. Yeah, she does have acupuncture. Jeez, let's start over here.
This is why he doesn't get a raise.
She does have acupuncture accreditation, so she could help you out with that. Stop and see Dr. Andrea and the crew down on Dakota Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Our Hornstein Family Chiropractic pregame show continues after this break here on Three Borders Sports Network. Cowgirls and Warriors coming up.
Tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to CASASA members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in CASASA rewards.
Join in the celebration with your CASASA account and start earning your money back today.
Superior Builders in Breckenridge specializes in post-frame buildings with 25 years worth of knowledge and experience in the post-frame industry. Licensed and insured, Superior Builders offers pre-engineered commercial buildings, farm shops, hobby buildings, and storage buildings. Superior Builders also offers a 40-year paint warranty and lifetime column warranty. Superior Builders in Breckenridge, building your dream to last. 701-238-7740. That's 701-238-7740.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
Have you ever considered chiropractic for your family? Dr. Andrea and the staff at Hornstein Family Chiropractic love to see families. With 16 years of experience seeing brand new babies, pregnant women, toddlers, teens, athletes, she cares for your family like it's her family. Join Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 715 Dakota Avenue in Wahpeton, and we will help your family grow up healthy. Call 701-672-1300 for the next soonest available appointment, because at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is a family affair.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you, Dr. Andrea. There you go. That's all it says there for our pregame show, brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. For all your chiropractic needs, stop and see Dr. Andrea and the crew down in downtown Wahpeton on Dakota Avenue. All right, guys, we've got a good one coming up here. The Cowgirls coming in at 8-0. The Wheaton Warriors coming in here at 2-4. And we talked to Coach Imdeck last night, Brian, on the coaches show, and he's a little bit worried here about the Wheaton. They might come in at 2-4, but he was a little bit worried because of their Division II player.
Yeah, they might have their hands full tonight with Briley Schultz, 6'2", committed to Division II Nebraska Kearney. And she's got some size and some length. Looks like she can shoot it a little bit here in pregame warm-up. And, if you're going to go play at the Division II level, you've got to be a pretty solid player, all around, not just, I can play inside because I'm big or anything like that, but you can do some things from the outside, handle the ball a little bit. Doesn't really matter what your size is. So I'm interested to see how this is going to work in this matchup.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Like I said last night on our coaches show on Three Borders Sports Network last night on the Giants coaches show, Coach Imdeck was a little bit worried about her abilities here, and we'll see what happens here in the game coming up. But on the other side, on the flip side, for the Breckenridge Cowgirls guys, you got Parker Yagi averaging 17.3 points a game, and then 13.5 from Jonica Bernadas, and they're shooting the lights out here from three-point range. I think Parker's shooting about 42% from three-point range, and Jonica's shooting 34%. So a couple of offensive weapons right there for the Cowgirls as well to come back with it, and they're both freshmen.
Yeah, the Cowgirls are well-rounded. They have some good shooters. Bernadas can certainly shoot it. Yagi can shoot it. And then you got Addie Twidwell on the inside, averaging a little over 8 points a game. So you got the inside-out game. And, Coach Imdeck talked a little bit about it. Addie Twidwell's ability to get assists from the post.
Isn't that something?
She was getting those early in the season. And it's some of those threes that are more high percentage. You can shoot threes from just coming up the floor in transition or whatever. But when they go inside and then they come back out, it's a higher percentage shot. And the Cowgirls get a lot of those when Twidwell touches the ball.
Yeah, he talked about that a lot, and Addie's having a great year as well. She's averaging about 8.5 points a game. Abby Johnson averaging about 8.5 points a game. So there's two other girls there that are averaging very high in the scoring column. He's almost got four girls averaging double figures, and again, he's got some offensive power there too as well. Parker Yagi, 9 rebounds per game. So again, from Parker, a lot of defensive efforts from those girls. And then not to mention Kelsey Sorrell, the other senior for the Cowgirls, doing a great job here. That's our Hornstein 5-minute chiropractic pregame show, and we're going to turn it over to Art Gracco, the PA announcer, for our national anthem and starting lineups.
Cowgirls. At this time, we ask everybody to please rise, face the flag at the south end of the gymnasium as we honor America and our veterans, both past and present, with the playing of the national anthem. All right, at this time, let's meet the starters for tonight's ball game. First, for our visitors on the scoreboard, the Wheaton Warriors. A senior, number 5, Megan Kelly. A junior, number 15, Jordan Perry. Yes, senior number 21, Briley Schultz. Sophomore number 23, Julia Schmidt. And the junior number 35, Sadie Vipond. Coaches Levi Schultz and Dan Perry. And now for the home team, the Breckenridge Cowgirls. A senior, number 0, Kelsey Sorrell. A freshman, number 2, Jonica Bernatus. A freshman, number 3, Parker Yagi. A senior, number 10, Abby Johnson. And the senior, number 22, Addie Twidwell. Coaches, Austin Imdeck, Tony Bogenreef, and Ashton Kaler.
All right, there's your starting lineups brought to you by Miller and Associates American Family Insurance. Brian had the tagline up there a little bit earlier. They brought to you the starting lineups from Miller and Associates and American Family Insurance. For all your insurance needs, you can check them out. All right, our opening tip's going to be brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. And jumping at center circle on the Thrivent tip-off is Addie Twidwell and Briley Schultz. And it's going to be controlled and knocked away there by Yagi. But to the Warriors' end we go. They're going to go around the perimeter, checking out the defense here, Coach.
Cowgirls come out man-to-man.
Oh, and they had an open man down low there. Megan Kelly was open, but went right through her hands. Back to Megan Kelly for a 3. A little bit too long. And coming away with it underneath is going to be Vipond. Shot goes up, no good. And Jonica Bernatus gets the board. She'll run away with it. Jonica averaging 5 boards a game. Got the first one already.
Cowgirls will try and get out in transition if they can.
And like Coach Emdeck said last night, Abby Johnson's getting some good looks, just hadn't gotten them to fall. Nice underhand scoop layup there. And the first bucket of the game for Parker Yagi.
Yeah, Yagi doing a good job spinning, using her body, able to slide underneath the defense for the first bucket of the game.
Parker, go ahead.
No, Wheaton came out in man-to-man also.
Parker Yagi averaging 17.3 a game. There's a 3-point shot on the near side, just off the left iron, no good. And the Warriors on the rebound.
That's 2 offensive rebounds and 2 possessions for the Warriors.
And that one rolls in and out for Schmidt. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Cowgirl ball. So a couple of second chance points down underneath the bucket there already, Coach.
A couple opportunities. Haven't been able to put anything in. But I know Coach Imdeck will want to limit those second chance opportunities.
As all coaches do. Right, Chad?
Yep.
Vicki Glander, thank you. Jeannie, thank you. Karen and Carly are tuned in, watching on Red River Communications Channel 125. And Bernardus for the 3. And there's going to be a jump ball underneath between Parker Yagi and I believe that was Kelly.
Yeah, you don't want to give Bernardus too many open looks like that.
Yeah, from three-point land, she's at 42%. Or excuse me, she's at 34%. Parker's at 42.
Yeah, that's a good clip for both of them.
Down low to Addie Twidwell. A little bit too strong off the board. Addie.
Got it where they wanted it, just couldn't finish.
Schmidt on the other end. She'll kick it out to Schultz. Having trouble to grab it. Now she pulls it down. Over to the other side they go. Vipond with the ball on the wing, guarded by Abby Johnson. Bounce pass going in, and it didn't go to the right person, and the Cowgirls come away on the steal. Bernardus, bounce pass up ahead to Yagi, gets blocked from behind, and I believe they're going to call Schultz on the foul.
I think it might be Schultz there. Looked like there was a...
Nope, he didn't. He called it on Megan Kelly.
It was a good block. I think Schultz got the block, but there was contact after the shot went up, and they'll call it on the push, and they'll say that it was on the shot.
Parker Yagi, 90... Oh, I should have been quiet. Oh, I almost jinxed it. Chad, I almost jinxed it.
Almost, no.
I'll wait until she's done. Almost jinxed the free throw. It was almost the announcer jinx there. That one really rolled around, didn't it, Chad?
Yeah, it really hit every part of the rim, Joe.
There you go. And that one was better. 93% free throw shooter on the year. And that's not a fluke. She is 25 of 27 coming into tonight.
Yeah, and that helps add to the scoring total when you can get to the free throw line and make them.
Schultz finds the open man underneath. Vipon for two. The first bucket for the Warriors.
And there's something that we talked about, Joe. Schultz, being able to do other things besides just be tall. Good look there and a good pass for the assist.
Bernatus beats her man. Back over to Bernatus, top of the key. She'll go to the right, now back over to the left to Abby Johnson to the top of the key with the dribble. Looks down to the corner, and Jonica was starting to cut to the bucket the way it looked, guys.
Yeah, the floor's a little tilted here for the Cowgirls. They haven't reversed the ball at all. Each of the times down the floor, they've been kind of on the right side here.
Julia Schmidt brings it across the center logo here at Breckenridge High School. Almost a three-point shot there by Perry, and she'll take it just inside the free throw line, and it's a long rebound. Coming out to get it is Schmidt. Down low they go to Perry. Up she goes finally, and it's no good, and on the rebound is Kelsey Sorrell, and up ahead to Yagi.
Perry had a chance to put that in right away. Took her time and didn't go up and missed a good scoring opportunity.
Twidwell on Schultz. Addie gonna get the rebound and put back up again. Schultz blocks it from behind. Keep strong up there, Addie.
Yeah, Schultz is a blocking force down there, too.
I guess so. That one kind of an underhand, scoop layup there by Vipon, no good. Cowgirls coming away with it. Here comes Bernatus, and she'll get fouled, breaking to the bucket. And it's going to be on a reach foul on Jordan Perry. That's her first, team second.
Jonica doing a good job trying to attack in transition, able to draw the foul.
Bernatus looking to lob it into Twidwell. She does, back to Bernatus in the corner, but good defensive coverage there by Jordan Perry. Twidwell over to Yagi, drives in, scoop layup, puts it in. Nice drive by Parker Yagi for two.
Yeah, just a wide open lane to the basket, and keeping her head up, took advantage of it, get in there and score, and might get three.
Looked like Chad Affield on the hoop there.
Let's not get crazy now.
No, I'll even say that. No.
So that's two quick fouls there on Jordan Perry. She comes out of the game there from Coach Schultz, pulls her out. And coming in for her is going to be Reagan Spildy, 5'8" sophomore. And the free throw by Parker Yagi is good.
Yeah, pretty much automatic from the free throw line.
Yep. A little pressure here from the Cowgirls. They get it up ahead to Schultz in the front court. Bounce pass to Schultz on the give and go. Nice give and go there. Coach, go ahead there as the basket by Julia Schmidt.
A nice cut, nice pass. I mean, Schultz can pass the ball, man. I like it.
That was a nice little kind of bounce pass behind her.
That is it's just an advantage when you play inside and you can find open players.
Interesting. Kelsey Sorrell, as Addie Twidwell is playing up the high post, when that drive is open, the girls are taking it here, so we'll see if that continues. Bernatus tips it away on a nice defensive play for the Cowgirls.
It's really hard to help off of Bernatus and Yagi. They both shoot it so well. So there might be some driving lanes on the weak side of those guys, depending on how the help defense decides to play.
Sydney Roberts checking in. She averages 5.5 points a game and 3 rebounds for the Cowgirls. Kelsey Sorrell is going to get a breather. Wypon comes over to the top to Megan Kelly. Long three-point shot off the right side of the iron. And a miss by Julia Schmidt, and Abby Johnson gets the board. Back up to Sydney Roberts, and here comes Schultz swatting it out of bounds.
Schultz doing a good job getting back in transition, able to get that block.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll talk about it when we come back after the break. It's a Carlson Family Insurance timeout. Anytime's a good time to stop and see Eric and the crew in downtown Wahpeton on 2nd Avenue North. Carlson Family Insurance timeout, back after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
All right, once again, welcome back to Breckenridge High School here, home of the Cowgirls tonight as they're taking on the Wheaton Warriors. Cowgirls coming in here tonight undefeated. Bernatus had to look at the three, but good defense on her by Schmidt. There goes Parker Yagi with the drive and another underhand scoop layup, but didn't get it to fall that time, and Schultz there on the board.
Yeah, not going to be a lot of second chance opportunities with Schultz in there for the Cowgirls.
Going across the other way is Kelly. She'll get it back to Schultz now way up high. I think Coach Emdeck said she's not afraid to pull the trigger on a three either, is she?
No, in warm-up she was knocking some down, so I would not be surprised if she lets one go.
Vipond down low. She puts it up underneath underhand, and it's good for two for Vipond.
Vipond with a good little back down and a turnaround underhand scoop, making herself big down there on the block.
Her second bucket of the game. She's got 4 of the 6 points. The other 2 points coming from Julia Schmidt. Bounce pass over to the other side to Yagi. She'll step back, and it's stolen away there on the attempted pass by Megan Kelly, and it'll be Warrior ball.
Kelly keeping her hands active, got a finger on it, and able to knock it away.
Chance for the Warriors to get their first lead of the game. Down low they go to Schultz. Twidwell stands there strong, but Schultz puts it in.
Yeah,
good defense by Addie.
Yeah, good post up there. Addie got stuck behind, and Schultz knows what to do with it one-on-one down there on the block.
So a 4-0 run since the timeout here at the 13:27 mark. There's Bernadas for 3. Goodness, that looked good there. Just a little bit too strong as it goes up over the backboard, and it'll be Warrior ball.
Yeah, Schultz ended up on her on the switch, and Jonica had to kind of arch it a little bit more over the 6'2 Schultz there.
So token pressure here by Sydney Roberts as Julia Schmidt brings it up into their front court. She gets the ball back. Again, Sydney Roberts pressure. To the near side, Spildy. Vipond out high, looks for Schultz down low. See what they do. Addie strong inside, and they're back into Schultz. Addie puts her arms up, and it's bouncing around, and Jonica is going to come away with it. Bernadas is going to go coast to coast here, coach, and puts it up off the glass. No good. And a rebound underneath by the Warriors. Julia Schmidt, and we got a whistle and a reach underneath there as everybody was trying to reach and get the ball there. Nice job by Schmidt moving it around and finally drew the foul.
It was a good job down here on the defensive end by Addie Twidwell, able to defend and get her hands up and make it a tough turnaround for Briley Schultz there. And then Jonica doing a good job coming back in transition, just not able to finish.
And Jonica drew the foul down on the other end, and Sorol checks back in now for Yagi. Nice job of ball handling there by Schmidt. And then as I say that, she loses it. Gets it back. The Warriors with the ball. Vipond looking for Schultz down low, and Addie Twidwell bodying her up down low. Schultz, little jumper from 6 foot is off the mark. Rebound underneath is going to fall in, and I believe that was by Schmidt.
Yeah, second chance opportunities. You got to try and limit those.
So a 6-0 run coming out of the timeout there. Cowgirls looking to get a bucket, and Jonica's driving in, and she draws the foul on Megan Kelly, and that'll be the second foul there on Megan Kelly.
Kelly trying to bump and run there, just not able to stay in front. Kind of rode her down the right wing there, and that's going to be a foul.
So Parker Yagi checks back in.
She's probably going to come out here.
I would say with 2, she probably is. Let's see here.
2 with 10 minutes to go. I think she's got to sit down for a little bit here.
Addison Bloom coming in, 5'6" sophomore. She had a lot of time in the JV game. Sorol lobs it into Twidwell. Back to Sorol for 3 from the corner. Got it, nothing but net. Nice shot, nice give and go on the inbound pass, coach.
Hands and feet ready and let it go. Nice 3-point basket there by Kelsey Sorol.
There, speaking of threes, there's Schultz taking hers. And gets bounced around down low, and Bernadas going to come away with it.
Yeah, Warriors a little quick on that possession. They've been good when they've been able to take their time, move the ball around. They've been able to get shots.
Oh, Yagi's turn out here, and she's going to try the 3 from the top off the left side. Nice board by Abby Johnson. Little hook on a baby side. Couldn't get it to fall, hit the back iron, and here come the Warriors.
See if they take their time here, try and get it inside.
Bloom, and a bounce pass. Does it go over? Yes, it did. The ball was right on the line.
Warriors,
the referee was right there on it.
Warriors are a little bit out of sync. You know, they had been pretty patient with the ball, taking their time. In the last 2 possessions, it looked a little frazzled.
And we're tied at 10. It was 7-4 at the timeout at 13-7. It was a 6-0 run there for the Warriors until Kelsey Sorol hit the 3-point shot. Now Vipond is out on Sorol out here on the near wing. Lob pass to Twidwell, kicks it out to Bernada. She's going to drive in, goes up with the underhand scoop layup, just a little bit off the mark. And here comes Julia Schmidt and the Warriors. Schmidt outside to the top of the key. Warriors doing a nice job of moving the ball around, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They move it around nice. You had 2 possessions there where they were a little quick with it.
Yeah. Twidwell boxes out Schultz and gets, and she put her right foot on the line. It'll be a turnover on the Cowgirls.
Yeah, she was a little deep when she got the rebound, just wasn't aware of where she was on the floor and stepped out. And then Schultz is going to take a break here.
Braylon Schmidt checks in as Briley Schultz sits down. Good defensive pressure by Yagi, but it's going to go back to the Warriors. Parker she was hoping that Schmidt touched it last. Grace Miranowski now checks in for Addie Twidwell, so when Schultz goes out, Addie Twidwell going to get the same breather.
Good time to get her some rest. You know, you want to try and go big against big if you can. So good opportunity to get Addie a breather.
Julia Schmidt to the left side of the key, now to the near side. Spildy to the left key. Vipon down low, guarded by Sorol. Vipon puts it up and in off the glass for 2. Vipon with 6.
You're not going to be able to sit behind her. She knows how to finish with the player playing behind her. Just back down, turn around, and put it in.
Abby Johnson looking for help. She gets it over to Sorol. As Addie Twidwell set to come back in after her breather. Bernadis up to the left side, and she'll draw the foul. She'll go to the line for 2.
Cowgirls do a good job of penetrating into those gaps and forcing the action.
Addison Bloom gets the foul. That's her first. So Twidwell checks back in, and coming up here to the scoring table also is Briley Schultz. So the 2 bigs coming back in after about a minute of rest.
Get a little extra time here during the free throw.
Veronica Bernadis, 79% from the stripe, her first point of the night. Grace coming in, doing an adequate job for the Cowgirls and Coach Imdick.
Vipon comes out. She does a good job down low. It's a good 1-2 punch for the Warriors with Schultz and Vipon.
Bernadis with the second one. 12-12 here. We're tied again at the 8:30 mark. Cowgirls and Warriors. Cowgirls coming in here undefeated. Warriors coming in at 2-4 overall. Schmidt lobs it in to Schultz. It was a pretty tight pass, and Schultz wants it again in the paint. She'll kick it out.
Spacing was off there.
And a 3-point shot is up and good for Reagan Spildy. The 5'8 sophomore gets one.
Yeah, the spacing was off on the strong side, then they're able to kick it over the weak side, and Spildy gets a wide open 3.
So we're going to see if Jonica Bernadis back to the corner to Abby Johnson, finds Sorol cutting to the bucket, and a little bit of alteration on the shot there, and it falls into the Warriors' hands. I think on that alteration of the shot was Braylon Schmidt.
It's a nice cut there, just did get the finish.
3-point lead here for the Warriors, 7.5 to go. Lob pass to Schultz. Twidwell got out of position. She was trying to block it. She was trying to block the pass coming in, and then she got behind Schultz.
Yeah, the ball went in the air, and she lost her contact and just wasn't able to hold her there. And then Schultz was able to slip by and get to the basket, but just not able to finish. And one thing I like about Schultz is that she's really patient in the post. Like, a lot of times you'll see players get that ball in the post and then they'll just turn around and shoot it right away. She's waiting to see what the defense does. She's waiting to see what the defender on her does before she makes her initial move. So we'll see if she can go back outside for the 3 or spin and face the basket. Just a really patient player on offense in the post.
So Sydney Roberts checks back in along with Grace Nicholson for the Cowgirls. Schultz at the line missed the first one and misses the second one. Chasing it down is Abby Johnson. So 0 for 2 from the stripe for Briley Schultz. Grace Nicholson looks and eyes up to 3, just off the mark, a little bit too strong, and a long rebound goes out to Julia Schmidt. Schmidt's been all over the court for the Warriors too, Coach.
Yeah, they go to the boards hard, and they're not giving up a lot of second chance opportunities for the Cowgirls.
Bloom is going to go to the line on the foul by Grace Nicholson. That's her first, so Bloom will go to the line shooting 2.
I just feel like this might be a game of attrition, see who can outlast who. They're very evenly matched, and it's just a matter of who could take advantage of the opportunities that they get.
That one uses all the rim there, Chad, and it falls through.
Good shooter's touch, Joe.
Shooter's touch. There you go. Both teams in Section 6A, and that one's good. Both teams in Section 6A. The Cowgirls in the north and the Wheaton Warriors are in the south. So Abby Johnson with the ball, goes to the left side of the key. She's going to penetrate and kick it back out. Parker Yagi looks for a three just off the front iron, and a rebound underneath there by Braylon Schmidt, and she'll clear it out to Julia Schmidt.
Yeah, another one and done.
Yep.
Going to call Twidwell probably for a push here. Just kind of in the mid-post. Schultz kind of working her way back up, and I think Addie got an extra nudge there.
Yeah, she just got her second foul, so Grace Marinowski going to check in for her here with 6:51 to go. A lot of time left in the first half here.
And they try and go right into her right away.
And Grace is going to get whistled, I think.
Yeah, just a little late on the weak side, kind of hugging her girl a little bit. You got to, when that ball's away, you've got to be away and be ready for that cutter. You got to stay between the ball and your man.
Inbound pass to Julia Schmidt. She'll get it out top to Addison Bloom. Now to Schultz at the top of the key, looking for help. Lobs it down low to Vipon. Muscles in Abby Johnson, and it's no good, but Vipon gets the board over the top of Abby Johnson. Ball on the floor. Jump ball call. Possession arrow stays with the Warriors.
Yeah, Vipon not able to put that one in. She had two baskets that way, just down there in the post, back her down a little bit, turn around, put it in, and missed that one.
Got a little wipe moisture on the floor there, guys. So, Chad, what are you seeing so far here?
It's competitive, Joe. It's back and forth, like Coach Watson said, whoever can maintain it longer is going to probably come out on the winning end of this, Joe.
All right, B-Dub, you're not ready to take a timeout yet for the Cowgirls?
No.
Let it go, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's only 5.
Yep.
It's
Nobody's
early.
making a run yet.
No, I mean, it's not like they're getting them in bunches.
Yep.
It
was tied at 12. Schmidt to Vipon now. Vipon out between the circles. She'll kick it back over the other side to Bloom. Now back to Julia Schmidt. Down low, they try to go to
And they are letting
Schultz.
them play down there.
Yeah, they are. Grace really leaning on her.
Call her there. And the thing is that Grace is so engaged in her. She's trying to put chin on shoulder, which is right, but you got to get a little bit of space so that you can get around three-quarter her.
Now the two bigs for the Cowgirls, Grace Marinowski and Addie Twidwell, both with 2 fouls, and Grace is still in the game here with 6:16 to go. So just 15 seconds ago, Addie went out with her second foul.
Yeah, I think he'll let her ride here for a little bit, and that's a little better position there by Grace here. A little more three-quarter. No help on that side, though.
Schultz puts her elbow up, and Grace gets that rebound on the miss. Whoa! Parker's eyes were big, and she wanted to run.
Had it open down there.
Lost the dribble. Now Coach Emdeck's going to take a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. On the Farmers Union Insured scoreboard, there's 6:01 remaining. The Warriors 17, the Cowgirls 12. Back after this.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent. What are you invested in? Thrive with purpose.
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Breckenridge High School, the Cowgirls taking on the Wheaton Warriors. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson on the color and producing. Chad Affield over on the camera. We're about ready to go. Courtney and Beckett are watching. Hey, thanks, Courtney Mann and Beckett. Thanks for watching and tuning in to Three Borders Sports. That one's up off the glass, but who's there to rebound? Put it back. But Briley Schultz, her 4th point of the game.
Yeah, you want to put a body on her every time a shot goes up. I don't care if the girl who's guarding her doesn't get the rebound. I just don't want her to get the rebound.
So the Cowgirls looking to score here now. It was tied at 12. It's a 7-0 run here for the Warriors. Looking inside to Grace. Not there, so Bernadas pulls it back out.
We'll see how long the Cowgirls are able to stay man-to-man if they get any deeper in foul trouble here.
There's Abby Johnson with a good look for a 3. Just off the mark, short, and Schultz on the rebound.
Here now she's got to be careful there. Almost got a call for a push.
Yeah, she doesn't want to pick up her 3rd one right away. Now she's fronting her.
Got to get a little help on that backside. Parker's got to be ready in this position.
That one's off the foot, ball on the floor, and here comes Bernadas. Left-handed dribble. She'll go up with the left hand. Nope, she went up with the right hand underneath. And there's a little bit of a carry. Coach Emdeck was out there ready to make the call himself.
Well, I think she would have had a first down if they had let her go. About a 15-yard pickup on that one.
We got a couple games tomorrow, doubleheader here on Three Borders Sports Network. Raleigh will have the 6 o'clock call with the Cowboys and Esco. I'll have the 7:30 call on the Lady Huskies. Brian Watson's Lady Huskies taking on Shanley tomorrow.
Yeah, we got a tough one tomorrow, Joe. We got to try and get that thing done.
Download of Grace. She's going to back in, and now she's going to get whistled for the 3.
About 3 seconds.
She knew it, too.
Yep.
I think she was afraid to turn around and put it up against Schultz.
Yeah, but I think, I talked about how Schultz is patient. I think here on the cut, that's one that you get and you turn and just go right up. Yep. If you don't get the 2, you're going to get fouled.
Coach Emdeck talking to both referees as they go by. They're getting earful.
Oh, they got her a pin there.
Down low to Schultz. Puts it up off the glass. No good. Grace gets the rebound. I think Schultz is going to pick up her foul.
Yeah, good job boxing out there. Call it for the push here.
So good minutes here for Grace Miranowski with 2 fouls on her. 2 quick fouls within 15 seconds. And there's Briley Schultz with her first foul. Coach Emdeck still talking to the referee.
I want to know how he gets away with that.
He gets away with that, doesn't he, Coach? I don't understand. I don't either, Joe. I don't either, Brian.
I don't understand how
I
that
ain't
works.
saying nothing here about my partner here.
I'm just saying.
Nice bounce pass, but a block underneath.
That doesn't work for me so well.
Nice bounce pass from Bernadas to Yagi, but Briley Schultz there to block it. I won't say nothing, Brian. Schmidt going in, left-handed jumper. They're going to whistle a foul on Sydney. Sydney doesn't agree, and neither does Coach.
There's the 2 right there.
There they whistled him up for the technical.
Had enough.
He's got to be careful now.
So Sydney Roberts didn't agree with the call, and neither did Coach Emdeck, and he gets whistled for the tee.
And I think if he wouldn't have been talking to the referee just before that, he would have been okay. But they had just had an altercation just before that, so kind of hard for him to let it go.
Yep.
Now he earned that one.
Yeah, he earned that one.
Okay.
Yeah, he earned that one.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So when you're sitting down, you shouldn't get one?
No, you shouldn't. if you're going to get one, you need to earn it, and he earned it.
So Sydney Roberts got whistled for the foul, so taking the 2 shots here will be her shooting foul shot will be Julia Schmidt. She's got 4 points, looking for the 5th. It's off the mark. And the second one is in the mark. So she's got 5, and now we'll get the technical shots, Coach. We'll see who Coach Schultz brings to the line. What are we going to do here?
Got to find that, yeah.
He's going to send Briley Schultz to the line, the 6'2 senior with 4 points so far. Division II signee at Nebraska Kearney. Here's the technical shot. It's good. Crowd's getting loud now, too, on both sides.
That's what happens, Joe. Okay, yeah, he got the tee, but you can get the crowd in the game a little bit, and, then let's see how his players respond after the technical.
Second one is good.
At home. If you get one on the road, though, that's different, though, I think, right?
It's a little bit different, but let's see if they respond, because, yes, you're taking away some points and they get the ball, but it can rally your team as well, so let's see what happens here.
10-0 run for the Warriors. Looking to add to it. There's tipped away. Parker Yagi And the boys over on the other side trying to help make the call.
This crowd gets into it, man. I like it, you know.
Now they're telling them to sit down over on that side. But
come on, don't be a fun killer.
Schmidt with a reverse layup up and in for 2. Julia Schmidt with 7.
Cowgirls need a bucket here.
Yep. Bernadas with the underhand pass under the bucket. Might have been better off going up with it.
Had a chance to score that one. The help wasn't there in time.
Yep.
I think she might have even gotten fouled if she went all the way to the basket to score.
I think Coach Bogey put a seatbelt on Coach Indek.
He's got to sit down now by rule anyway.
Does he?
Yeah, he has to remain seated.
3-point shot for Sydney off the mark. Long rebound is over to Julia Schmidt. I'm impressed with the game that Julia Schmidt's playing too there, guys.
He can get up if he's going to give direct instruction to his players, but he shouldn't be allowed to run the sideline.
Wow, Julia Schmidt with another one. 26-12, 3:22 to go.
Got to get one here.
Yep, Cowgirls in the basket.
14-0 run by the Warriors. Bernadas, free throw line, kicks it over to the near side to Abby Johnson. Abby gets into the paint, stops, bounces it over to Miranowski, puts up the shot from 6, no good. Schultz on the board, and away comes the ball with Schmidt. Julia Schmidt crosses the center circle.
You know, you want to get baskets too, but you also have to get some stops here.
They're looking for Vipon down low on the lob pass. Not everybody just kind of off the mark.
Down. Good call there. He called her for the walk first.
That's what I was going to say. It looked like travel to me, but Coach Schultz over here wants a foul, but he's not going to get it. As Kelsey Sorrell checks in now for Abby Johnson.
All right, so you got your stop. Now you got to get a bucket here. Just got to put those two together, stops and baskets. And there's some opportunity when these girls drive into the paint. They don't need to go all the way. That volleyball line right there is a good spot to just pull up and take a shot.
Parker Yagi, a little shake and bake. Grace Miranowski would shuffle her feet. Again, the defensive pressure from behind by Schultz, and Coach Emdek taking a chance here, sending Addie Twidwell back in with 2 fouls. Grace Miranowski played with 2 fouls for a long time.
He wants to try and see if he can get something going offensively, too.
Yeah. 2.5 to go here in the first half.
And if you're
Vipon moving screen, my goodness.
Oh, nice dribble.
Yep. Basket by Bloom.
Bloom with a nice handle there, able to split the defense and get to the basket and score.
Vipon had a moving screen over there, I think, in my opinion. No call. Here comes Parker Yagi trying to do the reverse underhand layup, and Schultz will get the call, and that'll be her second. Sooner or later, they got to start calling the fouls on her, and maybe they can get 3 on her, and I bet she's coming out in a hurry here as Braylon Schmidt comes in to the scoring table.
If Parker gets that deep in there, they could just put their hands up and see if she makes a couple. She's able to draw the foul. She's going in there to draw the foul.
I didn't say.
There you go. Should be back now.
All right. We hope we're should be back here. I think we're at halftime now, and 3 free throws here by Parker Yagi to end the first half. Cut the lead down to 14 here. It's 32-18 at half. And as you can see out on the floor right now, we've got some dancers. Our OSPTI halftime show along with... you want to take a break?
Yeah, we can. I got it back, but...
Okay, yep. Yeah, I just got the text messages here. We're back, okay. So...
Let's take a break, Joe.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take a break and we'll be back coming up shortly. Right after this, we'll have our halftime show.
When you dine at the Wilkin Drink and Eatery, you're among friends. So relax and enjoy everything from sizzling sirloins, mouth-watering seafood, vibrant salads, and crowd-pleasing desserts. The Wilkin also serves the best pizza in town. Dine in or carry out after 5. Happy hour 4 to 6 daily. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, gracing Minnesota Avenue.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wheaton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years. Join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
Wahpeton Deli and Catering, a Twin Town favorite, has daily hot home-cooked meal specials for dine-in or carry-out, along with a full menu. Call Wahpeton Deli at 642-3639 to cater your next group lunch or dinner. Have an upcoming graduation? Let Wahpeton Deli and Catering take the worry out of your event. Call 642-3639. Wahpeton Deli and Catering on Dakota Avenue in the heart of downtown Wahpeton.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to CASASA members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in CASASA rewards.
Join in the celebration with your CASASA account and start earning your money back today.
OSPTI offers pediatric physical, occupational, and speech therapy. We work with children of all ages that have a variety of conditions that may limit or delay their functional activities. Through therapeutic play, our goal is to help each child participate alongside their peers to their full potential.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to the OSPTI halftime show, and also brought to you by First Community Credit Union. And we apologize for a little bit of technical difficulty here. A little bit ago, one of our units froze on us here on our end, so whether it wasn't picking up the internet signal or whatever happened, but looks like we're back now live, and everybody says they're getting the signal. So
it looks like it's good right now, Joe.
All right, so Three Borders Sports Network, Cowgirls right now trail at halftime to the Wheaton Herman Norcross Warriors, 32-18. Chad Hatfield on the camera, Brian Watson producing. Thank gosh.
Yeah, I know. Good thing he's here, Joe.
I'd have struggled.
We'd have struggled.
I know I would have struggled. So, just taking a look here at the scoring for the Wheaton Warriors here at halftime. Addison Bloom finishes with 6 points. Briley Schultz finishes with 6. She was 2 for 4 from the line. And 9 points for Julia Schmidt, having a good night for the Warriors. 3 points on a 3-point shot by Reagan Spildy, and 6 points on 3 different buckets by Sadie Vipon. So the Warriors 32 points here as we go to the Breckenridge Cowgirls, really struggling from the field there, Coach. And Kelsey Sorol had a 3-point shot early for the Cowgirls. 4 points for Jonica Bernatus, and 11 points for Parker Yagi for a total of 18 points, and that's it. Those 3 girls.
Yeah, the Cowgirls just a little bit out of sync on offense, and they're also a team that is used to getting something out of their defense too. The Warriors aren't really turning the ball over. They have a few turnovers, but they're not leading the baskets. And the Cowgirls, they kind of feed off of that a little bit. And they're not getting those extra scoring opportunities because the Warriors are cleaning up the glass really well. They've got very few putbacks, and the Warriors do a good job of moving the ball around. And there's just been a couple possessions where they were kind of hurried, and that turned into a bucket for the Cowgirls. but outside of that, they really kind of take their time. They move it around. They know where they need to get the ball to. Schultz is patient in the post. And Vipon can do some damage down there when she gets it in the post, too. So we'll see how the Cowgirls kind of counteract this. We'll see if they stay in foul trouble or get in more foul trouble early, if they try and go to a zone a little bit, mix it up. Maybe shuffle through a couple different types of zones to see if you can put a little different type of pressure on the Warriors. You just got to kind of throw it out there and see what you can get. And then see if you can get in the groove on offense, move the ball around a little bit. There's a lot of, not necessarily one-on-one, but it's more drive all the way to the basket rather than, hey, let's move the ball, see if we can make them play defense rather than just kind of standing in one spot. Because when you don't reverse the ball and you go to drive in there, the help's going to be there.
Yeah.
And you've got to make them shift from side to side, and then you can attack the basket. And with no shot clock, you can take plenty of time. Even though you're down here, you still can be patient. You don't have to force anything, especially early in the half here.
All right, that's going to wrap up our halftime show, brought to you by OSPTI and First Community Credit Union. OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and, of course, right here in Breckenridge. OSPTI, our halftime sponsor, and First Community Credit Union. Also, check out their surcharge-free ATMs. I use that ATM a lot, so it's nice to have a surcharge-free ATM.
No fees to rack up there. You got to like that.
All right, Vicki Glander, thank you. Jeannie, Karen, and Carly Kappas. Courtney and Beckett, hey, thanks for watching and tuning in. Paula is always watching, and that's Abby Johnson's aunt in Becker, Minnesota. Paula, thank you. Camden Kelson and the Kelson family. Parker's Grammy in Wichita is also watching. And two more to give here. Aunt Sophie, as always. Lake Havasu. Yeah, Lake Havasu, Arizona tonight watching down in. Schultz goes inside, Twidwell blocks it, and away comes Sorrell with the ball. And, of course, Chris Kappas watching. Abby Johnson's going to push it up, and they're going to whistle Abby for the charge. Wow.
I couldn't see if she was in the charge circle or not.
He didn't point to it or nothing.
Head turned.
Abby got the charge, and Coach Emdeck, if you weren't with us in the first half, picked up a tee in the first half.
Here comes Cowgirls trying to bring a little full-court pressure.
There's a long three by Julia Schmidt. Rattles that one home, and it's good. Like you said, guys, she's got 12. I'm impressed with her play so far. Her and Vipon, I mean, Schultz, of course. But Julia Schmidt doing well. A little underhand layup. I'm going to whistle a block foul on somebody.
That time he pointed towards the charge circle, I think.
But I think there was a push earlier on the drive to the basket. But the thing about the Warriors is now, they're kind of loose. And now you play with a little more confidence. You have the lead. You can play with that confidence, and now those shots that you're taking, and they start to go in, and those things can be contagious.
Bernatus, 79% free throw shooter. 3 for 3 on the day, Chad.
3 for 4, Joe.
Shh, don't say it.
No, she pulled you through, Joe. She pulled you through.
She's a good free throw shooter. He goes full court, zone press here. And they don't cover it very well.
Over to Julia. Now Vipond on the side. Back out top they go to Megan Kelly.
And now the Cowgirls are in zone. 1-2-2.
Schultz does a good job of, there's a travel call there on Jordan Perry, so it'll be a turnover on the Warriors. Yeah. Schultz does a good job of actually creating contact down low, Brian.
Yeah, she does. A good post player.
6'2" senior.
Warriors stay man-to-man.
To end the half, the Warriors outscored the Cowgirls 20-6. So we lost our signal there for a while as Abby Johnson gets it down low. A little push there. Out to Sorrell for 3. Banks it off. Nope, no good. And a rebound underneath there by Megan Kelly. She'll clear it out to high side to Perry. Back over to Schmidt. Knocked away there by Yagi. To the side for 3. Long rebound, going to go out of bounds on the miss there by Jordan Perry. It'll be Cowgirl ball. Again, Brian, taking your time now. You were trailing by 14 at half. You're down by 15, but you don't have to get it all back at once.
You got to stop there, so you got to be productive on this end of the floor here.
Bernatus gets the screen high, and she'll take the 3. Oh, halfway down and bounces out. Schultz and Twidwell fight for the rebound, and it comes away with the Warriors. Here comes Julia Schmidt to the right elbow, kicks it out to the outside. Back up top now to Julia Schmidt.
Stay in the zone here.
Addie backs off a little bit. Schmidt wants another three, a little bit too strong, and a long rebound, and a pick up there, out there by Kelly.
And that's the drawback of the zone. It's hard to box out on those long rebounds, and Warriors will get another opportunity here.
Shot from the side, and that'll fall through, and the basket is good for Jordan Perry. Her first bucket of the game comes in the second half.
Yeah, Wheaton doing what you need to do against the zone. They got the second chance opportunity, but they really move the ball well from side to side and make you cover. They get the wide open shot there and knock it down.
Parker Yagi goes between the legs, brings it back out. Put one in there for Grammy down in Wichita, and there's going to be a block foul underneath on, or not a block foul, it was blocked by Schultz, no call.
They're just saying just not enough contact there to call it. I think if she'd have taken the contact and fell down, he might have called something. But she was in the circle, so I don't know that it would have been a charge.
Bernadas lobs it out high, out to Sydney Roberts. Looks for help and drug her foot.
Yep. I was going to say she got away with one there. No.
Emily Gowan checked in the game, a 5'7" freshman, and Sydney Roberts was going to pass her the ball, and Gowan turned around and ran the other way.
Still trying to come with a little full court pressure.
Coach Imdeck mentioned on the coaches show last night he's been getting some good minutes out of Emily Gowan.
Now they're in a 1-3-1.
Vipon down low, soft touch, no good. And is that travel or is it jump ball?
Be a jump ball here.
They're going to say jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Cowgirls. I thought she shuffled her feet with the ball, but
Cowgirls
I'm not a referee.
We're in a 1-3-1 that time. Giving them different looks. I like it.
Man-to-man pressure here by the Warriors. 17-point lead.
Got to get something on this end, though.
Cowgirls just can't get one to fall as Bernadas picks up her dribble, gets it over to Yagi. Now over to Gowan. It penetrates into the paint. She'll kick it out to Bernadas. Now down low to Twidwell, and she'll draw the foul. And I think that's going to be on Schultz. She shook her hands right away.
Yeah, it's going to be on Schultz. That'll be her third. And a good drive and find by Bernadas there, I believe.
Yep.
And Twidwell doing a good job of going up strong. Didn't finish, but able to draw the foul.
Emily Gowan, we recognize that name from the cross-country team. As Twidwell puts the first one in, and Addie's first bucket, the first point of the game. So there you go, Chad. That one's for Aunt Sophie.
Yep.
And now with Schultz out, let's see how the Cowgirls handle this. You can drive and finish in there now with her out of the game. Not have to worry about shots being blocked.
Just off the mark, and Yagi fights for the rebound, and she comes away with it.
And that'll certainly help.
Twidwell just misses it. She puts it back, misses it again. Bounce pass comes out from Sydney Roberts out to Bernadas. Now back down to Twidwell, turns around, puts it up off the glass for two.
Yeah, I would go there early and often.
Yeah, I'd start packing your lunch down there now.
He's gonna switch though. I think he's gonna put Vipond on her.
3-point shot, no good, and rebound underneath by Sydney Roberts.
Yeah, the zone doing its job, getting some early shots out of the Warriors.
Gowan for three, off the mark. She gets her own board, back up, and she'll draw the foul. Gowan's going to go to the line for two. She had a good look, Brian.
I kind of like Emily Gowan, man. A nice little open look, and then go get your own rebound, try and put it back in, draw the foul. Active, I like it, man.
Foul's on Spildy, her first. So Emily Gowan going to the line. 67% free throw shooter. Just improved it.
Some good minutes here.
She's a 5'7" freshman, so between her, Bernadas, and Yagi.
Just come in and do some work, and doing a good job here so far.
Rims out, battle for the board. Yagi, Twidwell.
Almost another offensive rebound off the free throw. That jump ball go to the Warriors. Yagi just tough to box out down there on the free throw. Almost had two in a row.
And you know that Addie Twidwell is begging for the ball down low, and that's what Coach Imdeck and Bogey want to see down there.
Coming back with the press, 1-2-1-1. They'll trap if they can. Gotta protect that middle.
And here come the Warriors getting it across the timeline. Perry comes over to the near side to Kelly. Cross-court pass. Schmidt to the elbow, back to Schmidt. 15, or a 3-point shot from long, and here comes Sydney Roberts on the miss on the long rebound. Sydney goes up, Can't get it to fall. Battle for the board, and there's going to be a foul first.
Twidwell, I think.
Oh, no.
Yeah, got her.
Addie Twidwell picks up the foul.
And there's another possession where you get what you want. You get the quick shot against the zone. You get the rebound.
They're saying it's number 2 on the scoreboard.
Oh, Bernadas.
It's her third, too, Joe?
I got 2 on Jonica.
Board has 3, so that's why I'm confused.
Get the turnover on the press here. Now you got to try and finish. Austin's got to be careful here.
Yeah, he's pleading his case about something down there.
I think he didn't think it was a foul, but I think it must have been underneath on the reach on the rebound.
Bernadas drives, and I think she's fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, you don't want to foul her.
24 is Reagan Spieldy. So Spieldy picks up her second foul quickly here. Since Bernadas to the line, as we said, she's 79% free throw shooter, Chad. Hopefully I didn't screw that up for John. It's good. Thank you, Jonica.
You were a 100% shooter back in the day, Joe, I heard. Weren't you on those wood baskets?
The peach basket?
Take him an hour to shoot free throws because he has to go up and take the ball out of the basket.
Come on now, come on. Jonica's free throw is good. She's 6 for 6 tonight.
Going up and down that ladder.
Yeah.
Here comes Schultz back into the game. I'm going to change the subject. She comes in for Spieldy.
On here now. Now they're going to face guard. Make it a little tougher to get it inbound.
So Twidwell and Schultz both back in the game here with 3 fouls each. A little pressure here now.
This is man pressure. A little trap.
And they get it up ahead to Vipon, now down to Schultz along the baseline. She'll go in with the left dribble, kick it over onto the outside. They look for Schultz again. Gowan almost rips it away. 3-point shot by Schmidt out high. Twidwell on the rebound, and here come the Cowgirls, trailing by 11. Gowan thought about it. Grace is going to take it. Come on, Grace. Oh, and Vipon gets the board. Sorry, Wheaton fans, I'm being a homer. I'm sorry.
They're going back to man here.
Down low to Vipon. Couldn't get it to fall. Schmidt underneath. Right into the hands of Schultz for 2.
Yeah, too many second chance opportunities there. You're going to get 3 or 4 shots. They're going to make one of them.
Gowan gets it to the top of the key and kicks over to Yagi. Parker's going to drive. She'll go up and she'll draw the foul. So maybe coaches are talking to the girls about, hey, we just got to drive with Schultz in there, and we're going to just try to draw the fouls like the Lady Huskies do, Brian.
Well, I mean, that's what they had success with earlier in the game when they started the game. And you can go back to it. You got good free throw shooters. And you can score with the clock stopped. That's always good when you're behind.
Abby Johnson, Jonica Bernadas, Kelsey Sorrell back into the game for the Cowgirls.
Let's see if he goes back to the zone.
And the free throw is good.
There'll certainly be full court pressure here.
13 points for Parker Yagi, leading the way for the Cowgirls. They trail by 11 with 12 minutes to go.
They're going to go stay in man-to-man here.
It'll be interesting to see what happens between Twidwell and Schultz if they try to go to Schultz down low. Schmidt looking for her. Comes over baseline now to Schultz. Spins, puts it up. Rolls off the back iron. Schmidt on the weak side for 2.
Yeah, they're just getting killed on the boards right now.
Timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll be right back after this message here on Three Borders Sports Network. The Wheaton Warriors 41, the Breckenridge Cowgirls 28. Back after this.
Your business depends on technology. Digital Guru provides professional IT solutions you can trust to keep it moving forward. From redesigning existing systems to brand new builds, we offer your business managed IT services, including backups, cybersecurity, cloud services, remote desk support, and more. And don't forget, we also provide audio, video, security camera, and door access control installation. Focus on what you do best and leave the technology to the professionals. Contact Digital Guru today.
All right, we're back here, Three Borders Sports Network. The Cowgirls trail by 13, looking to cut back into that lead. They trail by 14 at half. Let's see if they can get it down.
Do a little better job on the boards down here and stop giving the Warriors second chance points.
Sorrell, a little soft jumper off the glass for 2. Her first 2-point field goal of the half.
Yeah, there's that spot. They have to go all the way.
And Sorol's going to get whistled for the foul. The Cowgirl bench was up, including Austin Imdick. He's got to be careful, like we said earlier. If you're just joining us, he had one in the first half. He got a tee, and there's a pass, and it's tipped in right into the hands of Schultz, and she'll go up the left side. Now she kicks it back into the hands of Julia Schmidt. Cowgirl faithful trying to keep the girls in it here. Bounce pass goes across the Vipon. Abby Johnson got up a little bit too high.
They just moved the ball really well, and Schultz is a really good passer and knows exactly what she needs to do and where her teammate is.
Yep, she drew the double team and found the open man. Yagi for three. Little step back, a little bit too strong. And Julia Schmidt on the rebound. Cowgirls, 10:45 remaining. Over to the near side. That's Perry. She's going to take the three. Off the mark. Schmidt gets the inside position and puts it back in.
Another
She's done that a couple of, she's done that a couple of times, Ryan. Bernatus. Shot for three. Bernatus no good. And Schmidt again on a rebound. Elbows come out pretty wide there on that one, but she got away with it. Didn't hit anybody.
The Cowgirls are getting out of their offensive scheme here. The last two just come down, jack a three. You've got to still stay patient, but really what's killing them is the glass down here. You've got to clean that up.
There, a good play by Addy defensively there. Swats it out of the hands of Schultz. Top of the key there now to Schmidt. Goes to the right elbow. Very deliberate with her dribble. Now over to Kelly along the baseline. Altered there, maybe partially blocked by Twidwell, and she'll clear it out to Bernatus. 15-point lead. Bernatus is going to drive all the way, puts it up. She'll draw the foul. I believe it'll be Vipond. We'll see what the referee said.
There you go. Go back to what you were doing, and there's nothing wrong with scoring from the free throw line.
Nope, it was not on Vipond. It was going to be whistled against Megan Kelly. That'll be her third personal. So Bernatus goes to the line.
Again, being able to score with the clock stopped.
So far, John with 8, now 9.
And now you got to make some adjustments down here on the defensive end so that you don't continue to give up the offensive rebounds.
Gowan comes back in now for Abby Johnson. Bernatus at the line. Cowgirls trail by 14, 9:44 to go. Free throws up, short. And Schultz muscles that one away. So Bernatus had 5 in a row, 6 to 7 in a row there. Schmidt over to the other side to Spildy. Back out to Julia Schmidt at the top of the circle, guarded by Gowan.
And Vipond and Yagi battling down there in the post.
Schmidt bounces it in, and it's going to go out of the bounds. It'll be off the leg of Jordan Perry. It'll be Cowgirl ball here, trailing by 14.
And if you're the Warriors, you want to be patient, but you still want to be productive.
Here comes Bernatus. Let's see what she does. Nope, she's going to circle back out to Yagi to the right elbow, between the legs. Again, between the legs, and pulls it back out. Now she's going to go in this time again. Penetration drive, up and in for 2 for Parker Yagi. We'll take a timeout. The timeout's brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew downtown Wahpeton on 2nd Avenue North. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this on Three Borders Sports.
No matter what each growing season brings, it starts with high-quality seed. For 4 generations, Thunder Seed has combined extensive experience in genetics with the latest innovations and technologies to provide corn and soybean product we proudly plant in our own fields. The result is product that is proven to bring great emergence, exceptional yields, outstanding agronomics, and most importantly, significant profitability. Thunder Seed, first in the field.
Welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network. Chad Hatfield on the camera. Brian Watson producing. I'm Joe Schreiner. Thanks everybody for tuning in and watching. And the Warriors get it up ahead to Vipon, then across the other side to Spildy. Now to Schultz in the corner. And they'll set up. I wonder if Coach Schultz told them to slow it down a little bit and use some clock, or did he just say, let's keep attacking?
Well, I think just to be patient, but they also have to be productive. You can't, go down here, run a little bit of clock, and then not score. or turn it over.
Vipond out high, looking down low, and they're going to get a whistle away from the ball. Again,
Twidwell here for a hold.
I'm just playing defense. I could just read Addie's lips. She said, I'm just playing defense.
And really not a lot of activity down there, Joe. I mean, they were locked.
Yeah.
And, maybe you call it for, but there's stuff that we can't see from up here, what's happening behind the play.
Right.
Or behind the player. So if she's got arm barring her or pushing her from behind, they're going to call it.
As Aaron Blofus, 6-foot sophomore, checks in now for Coach Emdeck and the Cowgirls. Yeah, Addie just looked at the referee and said, I'm just playing defense. And I'd sure hate to see Addie Twidwell get a technical on top of whatever else is going on today. So Schultz at the line. First one is up and good. Briley Schultz so far with 9 points. Head coach Levi Schultz. And that one is good. 4 for 6 from the line for Schultz as the Cowgirls and Emily Gowan bring it into the front court. Comes Bernadas, looks for the drive. Vipon goes down hard, no foul called, and a basket by Sorol.
A lot of contact to let go there.
There was a lot. I mean, sometimes there's contact called, and sometimes it's little contact called.
I would tell you, Joe, referee at a girls' basketball game is extremely difficult. Yes. There's so much contact that goes on.
Blofus taking on Schultz. Blofus rips it down. And it's tipped away there by the Warriors. It'll stay with the Cowgirls.
I think doing a girls' game is way harder than doing a boys' game. There's so much incidental contact.
Aaron Blofus had no problems going up there. Landon's sister plays for the Cowboys. It's a 12-point lead. Cowgirls still got a chance.
Still within here. You need a bucket here.
Oh, and that one's knocked away by Schmidt underneath. And away come the Cowgirls, or the Warriors with the ball. Julia Schmidt spins, gets the pick up high. Bounce pass goes down to Schultz, and then she throws it right into the hands of Bernadas. 2-on-2. Bernadas going to go to the hole. She'll put it up. No foul called again. Vipon goes down. No call on the shot. Cowgirl fans unhappy. Goodness me, Chad.
I think that might have been on the offensive side, though.
I think so, too.
Yeah,
I think so, too.
I think you take the no call there.
Yes.
And Bernadas. Oh, my goodness. Bernadas ties up the ball and gets whistled for the foul.
That's 4.
Wow. I got her for 3, but they say it's 4 on the scoreboard, so we'll go with that. Sydney Roberts checks in for Bernadas. She knew it was 4, so she came out right away, and it might have been frustration as well because she tied her up. Just a lot of defensive pressure there for the Cowgirls. Again. There they got Schultz for the push on Aaron Blofus. So that'll be Schultz's 4th. Now it gets interesting, boys. 6:45 remaining. Coach Schultz wants an explanation.
It's a physical game, Joe.
It is physical out there. Aaron Blofus went down hard after the backup there by Schultz.
Went to a girls' basketball game and a hockey match.
I guess, huh? Megan Kelly comes in. Schultz comes out. Also, Braylon Schmidt into the game for the Warriors.
There's a lot of checking going on down there.
Emily Gowan and Parker Yagi in the backcourt here for the Cowgirls. We'll see what the Cowgirls do. Blofus back to Yagi. She sees an open lane, goes up. Got it to fall. Parker Yagi for 2.
Yeah, I'd go back to that play again.
10-point lead. Cowgirls cutting into it. Slow but sure. And that one almost goes out. Good pressure here by the Cowgirls. Again, no call. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cowgirls right in front of Coach Schultz.
And there's
wow.
There's a lot of hand checking going on.
Abby Johnson going to check in.
You get away with it. You keep rolling until they call it.
Yep. 6 team fouls on the Cowgirls. And Gowan. Oh, and a reach over the back by Emily Gowan. My goodness. Emily Gowan gets the foul. I'm sorry, folks.
The hand on the underneath there,
I think so,
as she reached around. And that's what he could see from back there, too, as well.
So going to the line is Julia Schmidt. First one is good. Schmidt was 17. She's 2 for 3 from the line.
She's played well tonight, Joe.
I have been impressed with her as much as I have been Schultz.
She has played very well.
Just steps up to the line and puts it in. Got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a timeout as well on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. 6:12 remaining. The Wheaton Warriors lead the Cowgirls by 12. Back after this.
At Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Bold Print in Wahpeton is your local provider for all of your printing and promotional needs, including custom decals, which is a great way to promote your business. Bold Print also has custom framing and unique personalized gift ideas. Don't trust your family photos to an online company. Use Bold Print for all of your custom framing and canvas printing. Give them a call today, 701-642-2188, or check them out online, useboldprint.com.
Welcome back to a hectic Breckenridge Gymnasium here. The Cowgirls trailing the Warriors by 12 with 6:12 remaining. Abby Johnson looking to throw it in, and she gets it into Yagi. Parker brings it across center circle. She'll go to the right side. Addie Twidwell goes up and in for 2. Addie with her 5th point.
Good heads-up play, good find there by Parker. Good finish by Addie.
Schmidt kind of got tied up in her own feet there and went down.
That would have been easy for Parker to just take the 3.
Oh, and Sydney Roberts gets whistled for that reach. Jordan Perry will go to the line shooting the bonus.
The Cowgirls have got to continue to play good defense and try and play without fouling. I mean, it's going to come down to where you're going to have to foul, but if you can keep them off the line and get them to turn it over.
5 minutes, 50 seconds to go. 10-point lead is now 11.
They are certainly starting to knock them down from the free throw line.
Yeah, I'll have to add them up here when I get a break here and see what they are right now. That one's short. There you go, Coach. You jinxed them.
Now you got to get 2 for 1 here.
All right, here come the Cowgirls, trailing by 11. Now cut it to single digits with a bucket. Parker Yagi comes over to the near side to Gowan.
Go back to that 1-4 high where you got Parker.
3. Parker. Abby Johnson with the rebound, looking to get away from everybody. She does into the paint. Puts it up with the left hand. Can't get it to fall. There's Addie Twidwell for the putback and 2.
Nice cleanup there.
Twidwell coming alive here as Schultz is out with 4 fouls. And the Cowgirls cut the lead to 9. We got a full timeout. B-Dub, you want to take one or you want to stay? We'll take a break. All right, on the Carlson Family Insurance timeout, 9-point lead for the Warriors here with 5:21 remaining. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
All right, we got a doozy going here in Breckenridge. The Cowgirls trying to fight back here, trailing by 9, 5:21 remaining. I'm Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Chad Affield on the call. Inbound pass, strong man-to-man pressure as Twidwell almost ties up Schmidt on the other side. And I'm sure you can hear the Cowgirl fans to my left. Schmidt. Down over to the corner they go. Knocked away there by Yagi, but still controlled underneath there by Skildy. There's a reach foul is going to go against, I believe, Braylon Schmidt. It'll be Cowgirls going to the other end to shoot the bonus.
Well, they do a good job down there in defense. Addie Twidwell working hard in the post.
She knows well, here comes Vipon back in now.
Do a good job of forcing the turnover down there, picking it up, and then drawing the foul. Again, being able to score with the clock stopped. Down 9.
Down 9, 5:02 remaining. Call the friends, call the neighbors, wake the dog. Bernatus at the stripe is good. Gives her double digits.
You know it's phone the neighbors and wake the kids, right?
Yeah, I always say it weird.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to check.
Don't forget the dog, though.
Well, the dog's not in there.
Oh, isn't he?
No.
Oh. Bernatus rims that one out. Cowgirls with the rebound, trailing by 8. Twidwell in the middle, kicks it out to Bernatus. Bernatus drives, goes up, draws the foul. She'll go to the line again. Bernatus working hard.
Now the Warriors were able to stretch out the lead by getting some second chance opportunities, and now the Cowgirls trying to get back in it with some second chance opportunities. Good rebound there by Addie Twidwell. Good inside out drive, attack the basket by Bernatus, and able to go to the line, see if he can score with the clock stopped again.
I haven't said anything, Chad.
That one, you got to get at least one of these.
She's missed 2 in a row.
Got to get at least one of them.
Do the reverse.
Reverse like that.
Jinx on her.
Reverse jinx, Joe.
You miss a couple like that. It's good to step off the line and reset yourself.
Yeah. That looks good. It is. Bernatus now with 11. Trailing by 7. Into the middle they go. Yeah. Vipon bounces it over, and now going to get it up ahead. And there it is, the walk and the travel. Whistled against Megan Kelly. It'll be Cowgirl ball.
That pressure doing its job.
Okay, the Cowgirls a chance now to cut it down to a 2-possession game. Trailing by 7.
You need a good look here. Little Iverson cut over to Yagi. That's the play I like right there.
Yagi goes up, rolls it in for 2.
Nice.
That's the one you called for, Coach.
Yep, I like that one.
5-point lead.
Foul. Now is not the time to foul.
Yeah, that's too bad.
You have it within 2 possessions here. Now just play good defense.
Parker picks up her second personal foul. Parker's Grammy in Wichita cheered on Parker and the Cowgirls. Aunt Sophie in Lake Havasu, Arizona.
Just needed to play solid defense on that possession.
Vicky, Glander, Jeannie, Karen, and Carly, Courtney, and Beck. That one finds the mark. And Megan Kelly, that is her first bucket of the game, or first point of the game.
A big basket too, Joe.
Abby Johnson's aunt Paula in Becker, Minnesota. Thank you. Camden Kelson, thank you. Falls through.
Those are two big
free throws. Back to a 7-point lead.
I'd run it again, Joe. Here it comes.
Yagi comes over to the wing.
I lost it.
She lost the control. Back over to Bernatus. Again, a big offensive possession here, guys.
Go there.
Other side, yeah.
Yagi, little shake and bake move, and then he go up, and she tried to draw the foul and didn't get it.
She just lost her handle on it and wasn't able to attack right away. That's when she has the advantage.
Bernatus very careful there on that one. Abby Johnson with pressure.
Just play solid.
To Schultz. And lob pass goes into Vipon.
3-second
violation. Good call, Chad. And Vipon not happy with the call.
Now you 3:50 left here. Got to be productive on this possession.
7-point lead.
Got to cut it to 5 here.
Or less. Bernatus to the right side. Drives, puts it up and in for 2. Bernatus gets another bucket.
Played without fouling here.
Good defensive pressure there by Gowan.
Plenty of time. Played without fouling.
I got goosebumps, guys. This is getting fun again. Cowgirls fighting back hard. Lob pass comes in.
That's out to hit the back of the backboard.
And that's what happened. Timeout.
As a player, you got to be aware of where you are. You can move. That was after a basket.
Yep. We got a timeout on the floor. Coach Schultz wants to talk about it here. It's just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here, B-Dub. My, oh my, the Lady Cowgirls trailed by as much as 15 or 16 early here, and we've got a barn burner going on here with the Cowgirls and the possession. Got a chance to cut it to a one-possession game.
Yeah, like I said, Joe, you just have to play solid D. You get the turnover there on the inbound. And now, again, you got to go back to your bread and butter. See if you can get Bernatus driving to the basket, or see if you can get Yagi off the Iverson cut going to the basket. And if you can get in there and get fouled, you'll take that too, be able to score at that clock stop. And then it's just solid defense from here on out. You don't need to start fouling yet. You got plenty of time, 3.5 minutes to go in this thing.
Don't forget to stay tuned for our Red River Grain post-game show. Also, we'll have an interview with Coach Emdeck, win or lose after this one. So stay tuned for the Red River Grain and Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance post-game show. And here we go, the Cowgirls with the ball underneath their own basket. Abby Johnson to inbound. Everybody's in motion. Here comes Twidwell back for the ball. They get it into Bernatus. She'll hand it back to Gowan. Back over to Bernatus now, top of the key. She'll go to the right side, gets a screen up high, not there. Abby Johnson's thinking about going in, driving, kicks it back out to Twidwell. Bernatus for three. Got it! Three! Put it on the board for Bernatus. Big bucket, Brian.
Got everything they wanted out of that possession. And get a steal.
Back to Gowan. For two, we're tied. 52-52.
Got to play smart here.
Wow, big bucket by the freshman Gowan. That one's just a little bit too long. Schultz going to the hole, up and in for two.
Have a little patience here in this possession.
Still 3 minutes to go. It's a 2-point lead. Bernatus drives. Blocking fouls called in the circle. And Bernatus gets the bucket. The foul's on Schmidt. Holy cow, my goodness.
Bernatus a little slow to get up here.
Yeah, she took a shot there. The referee pointed right in the circle, and that means, Brian, when you point at the circle,
she's in the restricted area. You cannot come over and help and pick up a charge when you're in the restricted area. It's too far underneath the basket. You have to give the player room to come down. And she was just had her heels on the circle there.
Third foul on Schmidt. Bernatus with a chance to take the lead for the first time in the second half.
First time in a long time, Joe.
Yes, sir. Got it. Bernatus sinks that one. It's a 1-point lead. 2:49 to go. It's a different ball game, folks. What a comeback by the Cowgirls.
Just got to play solid D here. No need to foul. Make them earn a basket if they're going to get one.
All the way around goes Perry with the dribble. Cowgirls. Go ahead, Brian.
I think Bernatus is hurt, Joe.
Yeah, I think she is too.
Yeah, she looks like he's not feeling well. Tipped away, Bernatus goes away with it. Jonica to the hole, puts it up, draws the foul. Vipon fouls Bernatus. Again, yeah, Bernatus did not look good there, did she?
Well, she was hurt. She ain't hurt now. That's one of those, give me the ball,
yep.
I'm good.
Yep, she says, nope, don't come in for me. I don't want to come in.
She sent her back.
Yep. So Bernatus going to go to the line for two with a 1-point lead, 55-54.
That's crunch time stuff right there. Don't come in for me. I'm good.
She got the free throw.
Look at that.
20 points unofficially for Jonica Bernatus. 2-point lead for the Cowgirls. 2:19 remains. Up. Good. 21 on the board.
She is fighting through it, Joe.
You know she's not feeling good.
She's tired, but she is fighting through it.
Off the foot. Oh, it was off of Jonica's foot. It was right down here below us. 3-point lead for the Cowgirls. Parker Yagi reaches for that one. She'll tip it, and it's going to be, again, staying with the Warriors. That's got to be hard for Coach Imdeck with that technical foul. He's got to stay on the bench. I can't hardly sit down.
I know what that's like, Joe.
Up ahead to go to Julia Schmidt, and Emily Gowan's going to get charged or called for the block foul.
You just have to play solid defense right now. No fouls and no threes.
Gowan picks up her second personal. 3-point lead. 2:09 remains at the line for the Warriors is Julia Schmidt. She sinks it.
I like this girl.
19 for her, too.
Yeah.
She's just a sophomore, Brian. Off the mark. She gets her own board. Put back, up and in. She's going to the line for and one.
Man, both of these teams, Joe, just have some grit. They just don't quit. Bernadas on the Cowgirl side.
Abby Johnson with the foul.
And Julia Schmidt here on the Warrior side, man. This is a battle.
57-57. Free throw. Got it. 22 for Schmidt. As we approach the 2-minute mark, it's a 1-point lead for the Warriors. Bernadas again to the paint, to the hole. Couldn't get it to fall. Schultz on the board. She'll get it over to Julia Schmidt.
Got what she wanted, just couldn't finish.
Yagi, pressure defense up high. And the Cowgirls up with tight defense here, trailing by 1. Down to Schultz on Twidwell. She'll kick it out. Warriors again playing keep away right now. Cowgirl fans cheering on. To the bucket, Schmidt for a 3-point lead.
Those two are just back and forth. Bernadas and Schmidt just back and forth.
A minute 19.
Here comes Iverson cut.
Both teams with one timeout.
Had a chance to drive there again. Waiting for the screen.
Parker Yagi puts it up and in. Basket's good. And we could be tied again.
Good patience there. Waited for a screen, then refused it, and then took her on the drive.
So Parker Yagi with the bucket.
That was well executed there.
21 for Parker. Sydney Roberts checks in for Gowan. It's a 1-point lead. 1:07 remains.
Got your best free throw shooter at the line.
And watch the pressure if the make. Got it.
Got to be solid here.
Warriors quick to get it inbound. They get it up to Schultz. Now up ahead to Vipon. She'll go up with the tipped away there by Abby Johnson. They're going to say on the line by Vipon. She touched the ball when she was on the line. It'll be Cowgirl ball with under a minute to play.
Good defensive play down there by Abby Johnson. A great
Abby
block.
gets the block. That was all ball, too.
And just to be able to get the block without the foul. Vipon was on her way to score.
Yep, she didn't hit her with the body either. It's tie ball game, folks. 58 seconds.
Here.
We'll see what the Cowgirls do. Both teams with one timeout.
Well, I know what I want here. I want the last shot if I can.
Absolutely.
I'm
Kill
not
some
in a
time.
hurry here.
Nope, kill some time. Take that timeout. They're going to lob it into Twidwell. She's going to wrestle the ball away. Jump ball.
It'll be Cowgirl ball.
Cowgirl possession.
Yeah, both teams only have one timeout left.
That's what you've always said, Coach. Give me that last possession at the end of the half and the end of the game.
I want the opportunity to win the game. I don't want to lose the game on this possession.
Inbound to Abby Johnson. Now to Yagi. Let's see if they clear out. Nope. To Bernadas. Bernadas is going to pull it back out. 36 seconds remains. Bernadas.
Now you are getting in a time where you want to take the last shot.
Lob pass into Twidwell. Back out. Bernadas thought about the three. She'll come around. 25 seconds to go. See if the Cowgirls keep the possession, and then they'll call a timeout.
He calls a timeout here.
He's getting up off his chair.
He wants a timeout at about 10, I think.
Bernadas drives. They kick it back out, and there's the timeout. 12 and a half seconds to go.
Well done.
Coach Imdeck was right on the referee. He said, I'm going to call a timeout. I'm going to call a timeout. And sure enough, he did. 12 and a half seconds to go. My goodness. We got to keep this here. I'm having too much fun.
Now, 12 seconds to go. I'm taking this shot if I can, at 3 or 4 seconds. I'm not taking it at 5 or 6. That leaves too much time. I don't want to lose the game on this possession. I can win it, but I don't want to lose it. I don't want to give them another opportunity. I'll gladly go.
I'd rather go to overtime.
I'll gladly go into overtime.
Yep.
But I want the absolute last shot. If I miss, I get maybe just a little bit of a chance to get a putback. But I'm not leaving much time.
Chad, how you doing down there? You kind of nervous?
I'm okay, Joe.
Are you?
I'm okay.
Been a good game, hasn't it?
Yes.
You have to get the ball in bounds.
Yep.
And from where they are, they can backcourt it if they want to. You've got plenty of time on the clock to run whatever you want to run here.
So that's what first of all, Coach Emdeck's first priority is get the ball in bounds.
Get the ball in bounds, and then you have plenty of time to run whatever you want to run. I'd be interested to see if they run this Iverson cut again once they get it in.
So he runs a stack over on the other side. Get somebody in. Bernatus.
Just backcourted here.
There it is to Yagi in the backcourt. 10 seconds. Let's see what they called.
We got double screen.
Yagi gets the screen on both sides. Goes to the right. Comes back to the left. Puts it up off the glass. Rims out. Twidwell on the board. Got the foul from behind. 1.2 seconds remains. I agree with the call on Jordan Perry.
But wouldn't it be interesting here, Joe?
Oh, man.
The Cowgirls win this thing after a second chance opportunity and a foul. Because that's what got them behind in the game. They gave up a lot of offensive rebounds, and then they get one here. Twidwell able to get that rebound.
Yep. Good for Addie.
She get 2 shots here.
She gets 2. The senior backs it in for 1. Holy cow.
That's what it's up there for, Joe. That's what it's up there for.
I think Coach Schultz is saying if it goes in, he wants a timeout. Or a timeout right away. Either way, he's going to ask for his timeout. So Twidwell, big free throw here. Rims out. Yeah, and there is the timeout. So 0.3 of a second click off.
That was well done, too.
That was. As Addie Twidwell misses that free throw.
Now 0.9. You got a chance to catch and shoot, but you got to throw it long here. You're not going to. I don't know if they're going to give more time. No, they're not.
I don't think they should.
0.9, you have a chance to catch and shoot. You don't have to tap it. But it's going to be a tough one. But here's the thing: you got Schultz down there. And you could throw it up to her at the free throw line, a la Christian Leitner, if you wanted to. And I think if you're MDEC, you got to put somebody on the ball. And I just put somebody in front and maybe behind of Schultz so that she can't catch it.
Christian Leitner.
If you're not going to put anybody on the ball, you put one in front and one behind Schultz. You old enough to remember that?
I am. There aren't too many Chads.
Did he go to UND?
No, he didn't go to Harvard of the North. No.
Christian Leitner. I'm about the only one of the listening audience who remembers Christian Leitner. Vicky Glander, Jeannie, Karen, and Carly. Courtney and Beckett.
One of the best finishers.
Abby's Aunt Paula watching. Camden and Kelson.
Basketball history.
Parker's Grammy in Wichita. Aunt Sophie, Chris Kappas. Here we go. 0.9 of a second. It's got to be quick.
Everybody deep.
Don't foul. Do not foul. Oh, and there's a block by Bernatus. What a defensive play to end the game. Bernatus gets the block. They got it in. A turnaround jumper was up in the air, but it was blocked by Bernatus. A clean block by Jonica. Guys, how else do you sum it up? What a win.
That's a heck of a ball game, Joe. Two real gritty teams. A heck of a comeback by the Cowgirls. And Jonica Bernatus just had a heck of a second half. And Julia Smith for the Warriors had a heck of a game.
Hoofty. Yeah, we'll summarize this all up at our post-game show here. As Coach Emdeck sits down to get a drink of water and kind of chill for a few minutes. But, boys, we're going to come back for our post-game show. I'll check with Coach Emdeck when he wants to come up and talk, and we'll go from there. So our final score here from Breckenridge, 61-60. I couldn't sit down in the last 7 minutes. I don't know about you guys, but, again, a nice win for the Cowgirls as they come from behind and win by 1 here on a last-second free throw by Addie Twidwell. What a game. We'll be right back with our post-game show coming up next.
job, and that's kind of what made me take the step forward into being a diesel tech at NDSCS. No looking back. My name is Eli, and I'm here for my future.
I'm the first kid in my family to have graduated from college. And then at NDSCS, they told me, hey, look, you can get credits for this, you can go further. So I start to see like my horizon broaden up. I'm going to be pretty unstoppable. My name is Julie, and I'm here for my future.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
For 90 years, Casey's has been the place to enjoy time with family and friends, a place to meet people and share stories. Lots of memories have been made at the corner. It's the place to meet before, during, or after the game. The game is always on at Casey's on Minnesota Avenue in Breckenridge. Casey's, proud to support area high school athletics.
Did you know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota? Or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connect.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Welcome back to an exhausted Breckenridge High School, an exhausted announcer. I don't know about the producer and the camera guy, but I'm tired.
That was a bit of a workout.
Man, I got up at 5:45 this morning, couldn't fall back to sleep, and now I know why. I was going to be excited.
You might not be able to fall asleep tonight after this thing.
Wow. Welcome back, everybody, to the Amanda Frederick Postgame show, Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance, and also brought to you by Red River Grain. Check out their website at redrivergrain.com for all the latest in ag marketing news and ag markets. And Amanda Frederick, she's got licensures in North Dakota and Minnesota. She can do all of your all of your insurance needs. Before I go through and recap the scoring, Coach Emdeck, I did go down and catch him here during the commercial break. He wanted to go to the locker room, talk to the girls, and then he'll be back out. So we will have Coach Emdeck to recap. I asked him, I said, you want to talk about this one? And he said, absolutely, Coach.
I'm sure he does.
So he wants to talk about this one. What a game. What a game. Chad, I'm just going to, before I recap the scoring here, Chad, your thoughts here on the game.
No, it was back and forth. Wheaton got that advantage right away, Joe, and then Breck just kind of got momentum, just kind of kept it going.
Just plugged away
and banked the free throw in with 1.5 or 0.9 or whatever on the clock, Joe.
Yeah,
1.2.
Yeah, her mom was right here, and she said, how about that bank shot, Joe? And
that's what it's up there for.
That's what it's there, yep. And it was they trailed by 14 at half, and I think it was down as much as 15 or 16 in the second half. And Coach Brian, your thoughts, Brian Watson?
I just thought it was just a good comeback. I mean, it's a testament to the Cowgirls that, hey, we're not going to quit. We're going to keep playing. Coach Emdeck always talks about his girls having a little bit of grit, and they certainly showed it. Jonica Bernadas down the stretch there was big. Parker Yagi down the stretch was big.
Yep.
Addie Twidwell, of course, was really big down the stretch. And Emily Gowan played well, some really good minutes to get some momentum going. and just a good, solid comeback. You know, you can. It can be tough sometimes when you get down like that to just kind of, you know, go away and just kind of let the game finish out. But to get themselves back in it and to be able to come back and win that thing in regulation even.
Yeah.
Just hats off to the Cowgirls. Just a nice comeback and a well-played game.
61-60 victory here for the Cowgirls. Let's take a look here at the scoring. Here comes Austin Emdick. Let's take a break there, Brian, and we'll take a 30-second commercial. We'll come back with Austin Emdick here right after this.
Sounds good.
All right.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wheaton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
All right, welcome back to the postgame show brought to you by Red River Grain and Amanda Frederick State Farm Insurance. I'm joined now by head coach of the Cowgirls, Austin Emdick. How's the heart rate, buddy?
Beaten out of my chest, more than likely. Man, that was crazy. I hope we had a lot of people tuning into that one. The gym was full. That was one people are going to remember.
That was for sure one that people are going to remember. All right, let's go back to the first half. At the 13-something mark, I think I had marked it down at 13-27. You had a 7-4 lead. They took the timeout. They came back and made a run on you. You didn't have the lead again until late in the first half. You went down 14 and a half. What'd you tell the girls at halftime?
Stick with it. You know what? You got to believe in yourself. We got to rebound better. That was the main message. We killed us on the defensive glass. At halftime, they had 2 less offensive rebounds than we had defensive rebounds. That is not a winning formula. We had to make an adjustment. I still like to see that rebounding improve, but Abby Johnson had a big couple clutch offensive rebounds down the stretch in the second half. Jonica Bernadas obviously takes it over in the second half. Parker chips in 22. Just an overall team effort. And in those timeouts, I said, girls, you can't give up. All right, we're chipping away. Yep. We've played these guys before. We know this team. We know our talent, and we got to just stick with it. And they did. They didn't give up. Full court press changed the game quite a bit, put some pressure on them, and we got to the lane. We got to the free throw line.
And I'm going to bring up a couple of names here too, Coach, that you didn't mention yet, but Emily Gowan come in and gave you some big minutes too.
Absolute game changer. We couldn't take her out. I told the girls in the locker room, you know, the Kelsey Sorrells, the Sydneys, the Graces that usually are in there and maybe didn't get as many minutes tonight. I didn't want to change any of the momentum. Emily was guarding 23 really well, defending, getting some tips. We were playing really good in 55 in our full court press. Emily was a big part of that game. Again, I think I talk about on the coach's show a lot. Yep. Don't show up in the box score. I don't know if she scored, but hey, she affected this game just as much as any of our leading scorers did.
I had Emily down for 3 points unofficially here, Coach, but again, a great game. Sydney Roberts gave you good minutes as well. Also coming in was Grace Marinowski there when Addie Twidwell got in foul trouble in the first half. Again, Grace came in. She played tough. She got 2 quick fouls, but she played tough.
Yep. And Aaron Bloffus too in the second half. Only had her for that one half. So Grace stepped up. We needed her. She stepped up for her senior classmate. Both of those girls, Addie's and Grace, seniors, and they want it. You know, they want it bad. They grind. And just, I'm a lot lost for words, Joe. It was just a grinder. That was a lot of energy.
All right, and I know, I'm not going to mention what happened in the first half to you, but that was also, you could tell in the audience and the crowd here too, sometimes, and Coach Watson even said it too in his comments, that sometimes a technical gets people fired up.
Yeah, we needed some momentum in our favor. Not that I was trying to get it, but it ended up where the momentum changes, crowd gets into it, girls get into it. And again, I think momentum-wise, the full court press really changed things, and we got after it, and we just worked a little extra harder.
It was huge. It was huge. Well, it was a nice comeback win. How about Addie's bank shot there at the end with 9:10 or 1.2 left on?
I don't think I didn't take a breath for about a minute and a half there. I don't think. But hey, it went in. That's all that I care. And she's hit some big free throws down at the end of the games this year. Again, that senior leadership showing through. She's had the experience. She's taken her bumps and bruises along her varsity journey, and here she is producing.
All right, Coach, I'm going to let you go. I know there's other people that want to talk to you. Congratulations on the win. 9-0, Cowgirls still undefeated and a comeback from behind win.
Thanks, Joe.
All right, Coach Austin Emdeck. I'll send it back up to you, Brian. You want to go to a commercial? We'll go to a commercial. We'll come back with more of our post-game show coming up after this.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
All right, everybody caught their breath and their pulse rates are back to normal on Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome once again to Breckenridge High School. Joe Schreiner, Brian Watson, Chad Hatfield. Boys, we saw some exciting basketball action here. Again, I apologize. You see Chad's putting the camera on Addie Twidwell. Sinks one of her 2 free throws with 1.2 seconds remaining. And actually the bank shot, I don't know if she called it or not. But
hey, the bank is open. It doesn't matter.
The bank is always open.
So that's what it's up there for, and you'll use it whenever you can. And a good finish and just clutch, I mean, it doesn't matter how it goes in, And to be able to step up there and make it, that's not easy to do.
Yep.
And again, like I said, second chance points, that's what kind of held the lead or got the lead for Wheaton. And to have the game come down to an offensive rebound and a free throw, just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of ironic, I say.
Yeah, it sure is. And you see Addie Twidwell there on your screen right now. She finishes with 8 points. She got them all in the second half. In the first, she was 2 of 4 from the line, Chad. And I didn't say anything there, but she's a 54% free throw shooter, and she shot about 50% tonight. Well, she shot the big one, and she got it.
Made the one that counted, Joe.
Absolutely. So congratulations. And one of the other things, B-Dub, that Coach Emdeck said there too, and I want to mention that because you look at Abby Johnson, Grace Nicholson, Sydney Roberts, Grace Miranowski, Erin Bloffus. Those girls did not score, but they played very crucial minutes for the Cowgirls. Very crucial.
Yeah, you just need everybody to chip in, and you got some really productive minutes out of some of those girls who maybe didn't expect to play a lot tonight.
Yeah.
Miranowski, how much did she expect to play tonight? I mean, She came in and did a good job. Bloffus did a good job at her time in there. He only had her for a half because she played 2 halves of JV. And then Gowan just some solid minutes, man.
I was impressed.
Yeah, you need to have players like that. You know where you're going to get your scoring from, but you have to have girls that come in and just kind of do their job, put in that dirty work that don't get noticed, a lot. But she just played a heck of a ball game, and they wouldn't have been able to do it without Gowan on the floor. They just wouldn't have been able to do it.
I would agree with that. And Erin Bloffus gave him some valuable minutes as well. So, I just got to mention Aunt Sophie. Oh, my goodness, what a great night. Congratulations, Cowgirls. Awesomeness. And thanks, Aunt Sophie, for always watching. Great game from Paula and Abby Johnson's aunt there. Again, so fun to watch and listen to you guys. Way to go, Cowgirls. Never give up. Karen Kappas, oh, my gosh, we won. Jeannie, oh, my gosh, what a game. Jerry and Gail Hosbauer watching the girls from Mesa, Arizona, grandparents of Emily Gowan. You got to be proud of Emily Gowan and the game she put in.
Yeah, just a good one, man. I mean, just a total team effort to get back in this thing, and then you have your big guns do some work down the stretch.
Yep.
And you'll certainly take that one and able to stay undefeated on your season. And get out of here with the win. You got to be able to win some games like that in order to be good, and you'll certainly take it on a night like tonight. And just a great for the crowd that was here too. I mean, just an exciting basketball game.
It sure was. Chad, your final thoughts here before we wrap it up.
No, like I said, like you've been saying, Joe, it's just a heck of a comeback and a great win.
Yeah, it was very good for the Cowgirls. You got the money bag, so you
concession money, Joe. I can go gamble now.
That's what it is, huh? All right, Chad. Thanks again for the help on the camera.
Yep.
Brian, your final thoughts?
Just a great basketball game, a good comeback win for the Cowgirls to keep their record clean. And hopefully, it's a little more momentum for them. Now they can keep building on it and go on to the next one. You gotta learn from each game that you win. They've won them all so far, so they're doing something right. So I know Coach Imdeck will have them going. They'll take things from this game and move on in the next game of the season here.
So again, a great game here. 7 points from Sorol, 21 from Bernatus, 22 from Yagi, 3 from Gowan, and 8 from Addie Twidwell. Those 3 points from Emily Gowan were very big, and we've mentioned her name several times here in the postgame show. But again, on behalf of Chad Affield, Brian Watson, and our postgame sponsors, Red River Grain and Amanda Frederick and State Farm Insurance, thank you everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. We do the best we can. Tomorrow night, Raleigh will be here with the boys taking on Esco right at 6 p.m. tomorrow. So an early tip tomorrow night for the Cowboys. And then I'll be over with you and the Lady Huskies taking on Shanley tomorrow night.
A tough matchup tomorrow against Shanley.
Good luck tomorrow, Coach Watson.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Tip at about 7:30. We'll have our pregame at approximately 7:15. So that's what we're planning, right? Okay, that'll wrap it up. For Brian Watson, Chad Affield, I'm Joe Schreiner. The Cowgirls come away with a 61-60 victory. Congratulations, Cowgirls and Coach Imdeck. We'll see you tomorrow night, one place or the other. Good night, everybody.